Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Get all three of these early grubs.
I like the call actually, because Piersik already got a crab. There's no need for him to go too ham. This allows BDD.
I really like the Udyr pick. I think he's just going to be able to essentially neutralize the lane, and that allows Zeus to kill him. Now KT are getting all of the objectives early on. We're going to get this Drake here as well as the first.
In this fight without getting locked down, do a lot of DPS. That could be game deciding. T1, they're going to take the risk.
I mean, they are going to go for it. They open up on a Xin Zhao, who is going to press his ultimate ability, as now helicopter coming out. BDD is flung into the air as the package does isolate one member, as Depth will flash over the wall, though he gets away. And now trying to save Faker's life. We do have an ult on top of Yoshik, who doesn't have his anymore. And we're at a standstill once again, and I think this will favor KT with all the low health bars here on the side of T1 and a lack of package. So KT Rolster, no kill, going to be big.
And you really don't want to give this one up. BDD flanked with a TP there on the Karma, but gets knocked away immediately. And as a result, T1, again, colossal win here. Picking up an early dragon is going to mean that the give over a kill to the Kalista, who hasn't been able to build that big of a lead. Some blades, as well as a small CS lead over her farming counterpart is Poppy.
Not going to hit Yoshik, though. It will come down to a smite fight. Who's going to get it? It will go the way of, well, Kalista, who's got her own smite in a way as the knockup does come in. And look at that combo as immediately Deft is going to go down. And BDD is in a lot of trouble here as well. The Renata ult was pretty good, but I think now that Faker shows up, they are just down a member and down any sort of damage. The bailout comes in on a Yoshik, but way too late to do anything to change the fight, and T1 will pick up the fight.
There's a lot of early MR, meaning that Yoshik and Deft are at a lot of risk.
Dive into Udyr here. That's pretty bold out of the side of T1, although with the Senna ult on top and no flash or ghost for perfect, it does work out, and the package just kept him in place. Generally pretty hard against the Udyr. I feel like if maybe he just ran at them instead of back over the package in a way, maybe he would have been in a better spot, but I do digress, as Deft is in a lot of trouble here. He was just existing in the mid lane, but that wasn't allowed, said T1.
He just tried to get a tool.
They know.
I don't think they have enough time, Valdez.
Yeah. They might still send it. I mean, they have a lot of Kalista sticks in this Baron, but no, they're just going to back off here. They get the TP out of Zeus, and T1 say, thank you for the leash. We're just going to continue this objective. As Owner holds on to the helicopter. He's not going to use it just yet. Perfect trying to get that flank as Faker goes over the top, and it's just going to flash away from everybody, as meanwhile Piosik's just isolated on the backside of this fight. They do get Faker, but the damage is already done here as Keria gets a massive three-man knockup with his ultimate, and that just might be the nail in the coffin. KT are being wiped up here with a triple kill from Zeus, as Perfect might be the only one to get away, but a big team fight win going the way of T1.
And that Baron call was all KT have left. They knew it was a Hail Mary. And T1, they have a fair share of experience with set.
It's like, you don't touch this guy.
No, you don't.
So tanky. Even with for Hollow Radiance next, I mean, it's just the Frozen Heart and some health. That's just what happens, and you're never going to get in range without being ulted by Nautilus. So not only are you not dealing damage, you're CC'd half the time. It's just game, surprisingly. Thought it would be Faker at this point with the packages, but he is up there as well. Guma just doing his job, surviving in the back of the fight and just poking people down and keeping people alive. Senna is
collapse of T1. This one is pretty it's pretty over, Valdez. We'll see if they can kill Zeus. There are no TPs.
I think they can. 5v1.
Can they?
I think Zeus is in a lot of trouble here, right? That's an insane amount of damage going into Deft as he got that Q3 down, but it's 1,000 gold into the hands of Deft. They did it.
Zeus 1v5 did work out. That's a big win. That's gold into the pockets of KT.
It's pretty nice. And now Perfect, he's being focused down, but he's a tank. I mean, that's not where you want your damage to go in.
There's no barrel.
You see Keria is incredibly tanky himself, as an ult is going to sail wide from Owner. And yeah, Barrel not being here. It looks like he took some extra time to farm in the bottom lane. I don't know what he was doing now.
Guma has his summoners available. TP coming in.
Aria's like, yeah, I don't really care about the karma in this case. Ult is going to be utilized on the Perfect, and Zeus is just so huge, and he will take him out. Gets that slow below the 50% mark, and yeah, this inhibitor will go down. Doesn't look like Faker's got a package at this point in time, so they're not going to overstay their welcome. And we do have Baron here in a minute 30. Yeah, and this is over Ocean Soul, so let's see how this does work out for them. As Perfect's doing a good job of trying to get in there, but now he's getting out of there. Oh, God. As the massive package comes in, and Deft is just dead immediately. The poor guy has no chance in this game, as Biosik is going to go down as well. That's 3 of them out of this one. We got TPs all over the map. As Zeus will be looking for the kills, while Faker is looking for the kill on the Nexus. TP coming down here from Perfect into the base. And he will try to defend as Owner's just running through the turrets. And yeah, this one is a done deal. Has been for a while, guys, as Faker nearly goes down. But he's just fine in the end. T1 are playing with their food just a bit here. Guma trying to get those max stacks. He's going to end the game at 133 in this one on the Senna, which was given over to him. As I say that, he's getting more and more.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.